Hi Flosstube, this is Jessica from Jessica's Stitching and Mo, and some of you might have seen me before. I did do a couple videos a few years ago, but things have changed and it's kind of like I'm starting all over again. So most of the stuff in those previous videos I'm not working on anymore, mostly because it's packed in a storage unit. So I just decided I am going to start a bunch of coverage. And that's what this video is the past little over a year I've been working on a bunch of HAEDs. For those that don't know, HAED stands for Heaven and Earth Design, and they do a lot of wonderful patterns, and I have a whole bunch, started. I have a few finished, but I'm looking to get some more done as well. But for the past little over a year, I just had the mood strike me to do full coverage, and I've only done 2 other patterns that were not full coverage, and one was given away to my nephew, and another one is just a little piece that I did needing a quick little break. So without further ado, let's get into this WIP parade, or should I say HAED parade. I do not have them in chronological order. I do have my older ones from before 2021, and then the 2021 starts that I had. I wanted to do a start each month, something that reminded me of the month that we were in at the time. That went great until May, and then I started more than one a month, and it just turned into a whole bunch of extra starts. So, without further ado, let's get on to this parade. I already said that, but this time for real. I do have one finish here that I could show. It's Quick Stitch Citrine by Rachel Anderson, and I haven't ironed anything, so you're gonna see creases, and I don't really show my backs, so but you might see some threads going through the fabric because of the lighting here. It won't show up when it's framed, so it'll be okay. This is Quick Stitch Citrine, and she's lovely. And I have a few stacks of stuff here to go through. Some of them I have the front cover of. Some of them I don't. I'll have to show them on my tablet through Pattern Keeper. But for the pieces that I started before 2021, I have a few of them. And there is another Rachel Anderson piece. It's Quick Stitch Sapphire. That'll look like this. And that's where we are. She's coming along lovely. This is a 28 count, looks like 1/1 half, 10th stitch. It's been a while since I worked on this one. And then we have Minnie, Princess of the Sea, artwork by Donna Gelsinger. It will look like this. And she's on 22 count 1/1 full cross. You're starting to see her face. The bottom is mostly finished. There are a few little confetti stitches in there that haven't been finished yet. I'm just going to put them on to the side here and make myself a big old pile to clean up later. Next we have Minnie Wishing Tree by Jeremiah Kettner. It's going to look like this. And every time I work on this, it makes me think of my daughter. She loves owls. And there we are for that. I love this little owl. This little hair is so cute. I'm starting on the third owl here. Next is Quick Stitch Lakeside, artwork by Donna Gelsinger. It'll look like that. Oh, let's see. The Minnie Wishing Tree is on 22 count, 2/1 tint, and yeah, that's it. And this one is 22 count, 2/1 tint as well. And this is just a little piece started on this one. Oh, it's a big piece of fabric. I'm working on where the moon will be. Sorry, I gotta get back into the habit of holding these pieces. And before it was a lot of smaller pieces, so I didn't have the big fabric to try to maneuver. So this is gonna be interesting. Next is Quick Stitch Keep Up, artwork by Hannah Disney. And it will look like this. And this one, I believe, was 22 count. This is my oldest Heaven and Earth design, if I remember correctly. I tried parking with this, and I realized parking isn't my favorite, but I love this piece. It's so colorful. Next is Minnie Rhiannon, artwork by Rachel Anderson, and it looks like this. And if you follow me on Instagram, this one I just recently put in some more stitching on. So I am getting close to a finish. I'm at 90%. It looks like that. I am cropping off the bottom part. It's just a lot of dark blue. Didn't really care to stitch all that. She's looking lovely. And just these stitches in here to finish, and we'll be done. Okay, and now we are up to the WIPs that were from 2021. No particular order. we have Mini Garden Gate by Amy Stewart. That will look like this. This is on 25 count, 2/110. I just started using 25 count this year, and this is actually the first piece that I did 25 count on, and it took some getting used to, so I didn't do too much before I got kind of discouraged. But after I put it away and I was working on some other ones, I bought another piece of 25 count and decided that I'm gonna try it again, and I liked it and got some more 25 count. Easy cut. This one is Quick Stitch Blue Butterfly by Ching Chao Fook. Not sure if that's pronounced right, but it'll look like that. Really cute. I've seen a whole bunch of people doing this piece. This is on like a light blue, I think it's 22 count, 2/110. There we go with that one. I'm not sure what the pieces are. A lot of them I just bought off of eBay sellers. A lot of my 22 count I just pick up at Hobby Lobby. This one is Mini Red Queen Red Dragon by Elena Lazareva. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. She's beautiful. And she looks like this, with no eyeballs. Love the colors. It's so pretty. A little dragon coming along. One of my favorites from last year is Mini Gossamer Spring by Melissa Dawn. I love that little chocolate bunny. He's so cute. This is on 22 count, 2/110. And I got a pretty good amount done on it. His little ears, so cute, and then the wings. Next we have Minnie Touch the Sky by Jeff Haney. There we go. And this is a piece of 25 count, 2/110. This one I was trying to work on finishing color by color, and I've got a few colors finished. I'm not sure how many. I didn't mark down notes. I'm kind of doing this by just winging it. I'm just winging it. I asked a while back on Instagram if anybody would care to see a WIP parade, and one thing or another took me to now, and I'm finally just getting around to it. So instead of waiting longer to have this prolonged by more stuff, I'm just winging it. But this is the piece. I love that orca there. It's so pretty. This piece I'm working on for my husband. He loves wolves. This is Quick Stitch Wolf Variant, artwork by Benty Schlitt. What's that? I've seen a couple other people working on this, and also some of the mini versions. Really pretty. This is 22 count, 2 over 1/10 stitch. Another big piece of fabric. There we go. And this is the ear of the wolf. Another Rachel Anderson piece, Quick Stitch Ruby. I have quite a bit of her finish. I'm working on this for my youngest daughter. She graduated in 2021. This is for her for graduating. Her birthstone is a ruby. This one is Minnie Soul Touch by Laura Prindle. I think she's beautiful. I love this piece. I love this piece. It's looking beautiful. I love it. I can't say how much I love it. Along with wolves, my husband also likes Native American culture stuff. So he has a few dream catchers around the living room. So when this gets done, it'll get put up in the living room as well. You can see one of the dream catchers right here. Next is Minnie Hunter's Moon by Allison Spokes. I'm hoping my pile doesn't tumble over. Minnie Soul Touch, 22 count, 2 over 1/10. Most of my pieces are 2 over 1/10. I like doing the loop start, and that's the easy way. I haven't figured out how to do the 1-stitch loop start. This is Minnie Hunter's Moon. 25 count, 2 over 1/10. Excuse me, my allergies are acting up. And another Rachel Anderson piece, Quick Stitch Emerald. I love green. It's my favorite color. She is so pretty. I love the dresses of these birthstone fairies. And we are the star. Not a whole lot of progress, but we're good in there. Mini Unicorn Spring by David Penfound. I've seen a few people working on this one. It's really pretty. I didn't get very far on it. I started it in May because this is when I changed to doing a whole bunch of different stitches in 1 month instead of the one start. This was the first start in May though. Don't have a whole lot done, but it was a start. we're getting there. Next one is Minnie Woodland Guardian by Ann Stokes. Another green piece that I love. Here we are. This one is Mini Butterfly Rose Cross, artwork by Bridget Ashwood. This piece I saw Sarah, the Stitching Mommy, and she enabled me. Just a little start on this one. This is 22 count, 2/1. The last one I have a printout of the pictures for is Quick Stitch Tranquil Tulip, artwork by Hannah Disney. It's gonna look like that. And so far, we have this. I was working on the outlines of the grass, so then I'm going to go back in and fill it in. Okay, next one. I do not have any more pictures, so I need to pull them up on my tablet. Bear with me just a moment here. The next one is Minnie Got a Secret, artwork by Chris Ortega. And sorry about the glare. She will look like fingerprints. She will look like that. On this one I was working on the black and got tired of it and wanted to add a little bit of color. So right now she looks like this. Another beautiful piece. The next one is Minnie the Book of Dog Talk by Babette Vandenberg. That will look like this. And this makes me think of my dog. She doesn't look like that, but she does have dots in her. And she is a crazy little thing.